That Sutton girl is a parasitic headache. She humiliated me this morning, and now she's openly defying me. Is that so? Cody didn't sound angry. He sounded hungry. Through the crack in the door, I saw him press Tiffany into the shadows of the stairwell landing, his hands gripping her slender waist. Leave it to me, Cody murmured, his voice dropping an octave. I'll make sure she's gone before the internship is over. Then, the talking stopped. The silence was filled with the sickening sounds of intimacy. The friction of fabric. The distinct, guttural groan of a man thinking with the wrong head. My skin crawled. A physical shiver raked down my spine, but I forced it down. I actually wanted to see them try. The next morning, the ambush began. I was summoned to Cody's office before I even turned on my computer. Where is the digitization project? Cody leaned back in his chair, fingers steepled. If you can't complete basic administrative tasks, Sutton, maybe you don't have a future here. I stared at him. I thought he'd come up with something clever. A complex trap. This was amateur hour. Did Tiffany run to you with a complaint? I asked, keeping my face blank. She reported the facts, Cody said, his eyes narrowing. I am simply following due process. Due process. Hilarious. Those files are 15 years old, I said, my voice flat. They were archived on the company intranet in 2009. A simple search would have told you that. There was no need to redigitize them. I spread my hands, raising an eyebrow. Unless you've never actually used the company website, Cody? His face went from smug to blotchy red in a nanosecond. The flush crept up his neck like a rash. He stammered. The air left his lungs. Of course I have. I was testing your attitude. It was a stress test. God, the ego on this man. He was scrambling to save face, and it was painful to watch. I didn't push it. I wanted to win this internship on merit, not by nuking the manager on day 2.